William Shakespeare, the English playwright, poet, and actor, has left a profound impact on world literature, theatrical culture, and the English language since the 16th century. His plays and sonnets reflect not only the depths of human thought, but also the socio-cultural landscape of his time. In this article, we will explore Shakespeare's portrayal of human nature, the innovations he brought to the language, and the reasons why his works have transcended the boundaries of time and place. Fact 1. Born and died on the same day? William Shakespeare's exact birth date is unknown. Historical records indicate that he was baptized on April 26, 1564, which likely means he was born around April 23rd, as it was a common practice at the time to baptize infants 2 to 3 days after birth. What makes this even more fascinating is that Shakespeare also died on April 23, 1616. This remarkable coincidence gives a symbolic weight to his life, as if he both entered and exited the world on the very same day. This curious detail remains one of the most mysterious and intriguing facts about Shakespeare's life. Although much of his biography and personal story remains a puzzle, this historical link adds a mystical aura to his identity and legacy. Fact 2. Family life. Early marriage and 3 children. William Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway in 1582 when he was just 18 years old and she was 26, an age difference in timing that was considered somewhat unusual for that era, especially for a young man like Shakespeare. The couple had 3 children. Their first daughter, Susanna, was born in 1583, followed by twins Judith and Hamnet in 1585. Sadly, Shakespeare's only son, Hamnet, died at the age of 11, a loss that many believe deeply affected the playwright and possibly influenced some of his more tragic works. The family lived in Stratford-upon-Avon, and although Shakespeare returned there occasionally, he spent most of his professional life in London, working in the theater. This long-distance lifestyle often kept him away from his wife and children for extended periods, which may have caused tension in their personal life. Very little is known about Anne Hathaway herself, but scholars often describe her as a modest and patient woman who remained in Stratford while her husband pursued fame on the London stage. Fact 3. William Shakespeare's vocabulary was astonishingly rich. Shakespeare is estimated to have used around 20,000 unique words in his works, one of the largest vocabularies ever recorded, not just in his own era, but even by modern standards. In fact, many famous writers who came after him didn't come close to matching this level of linguistic variety. His expansive vocabulary brought depth, color, and emotional power to his writing. Shakespeare masterfully blended both simple, everyday language and elegant, poetic expression, making his works accessible yet profound. This immense command of language played a major role in the lasting influence of his works and significantly contributed to the development and richness of the English language itself. Fact 4. Shakespeare's Works, a gateway into the human soul. William Shakespeare was not only a great writer, but also a genius who journeyed deep into the complexities of human nature. He wrote approximately 37 plays, 154 sonnets, and countless other poems. Each of his works holds within it an entire universe. His tragedies, such as Hamlet, Macbeth, and Othello, explore the darker sides of the human psyche, unveiling the power of betrayal, ambition, and desire. In contrast, his comedies reflect the humor, mistakes, and joyful absurdities of life, told with wit and sensitivity. His history plays bring to life the dusty pages of the past, recounting the stories of great kings, emperors, battles, and political power struggles. Shakespeare's words have not faded with time. They continue to speak to all generations about what it means to be human, about love, anger, fear, and hope. Every sonnet and dialogue casts a spell on the reader, stirring thought and emotion. His works are among the most enduring masterpieces in the history of humanity. Fact 5. Shakespeare's lost years, the greatest mystery of his life. There is a significant gap in William Shakespeare's biography between 1585 and 1592, a period commonly referred to by scholars as his lost years. During this time, there are almost no records or documents revealing what he was doing, where he was, or what he was writing. This mystery has led to many theories about Shakespeare's life and character. Some believe he worked in agriculture, others think he traveled extensively or even acted on stage. These lost years might also represent the crucial period during which Shakespeare was developing as a writer, observing the world around him, and preparing for the incredible works that would later define his legacy. The lack of concrete information about this time only adds an extra layer of intrigue and mystery to Shakespeare's life and work. Fact 6. Settings and themes in Shakespeare's works. Traveling the world, exploring the human soul. William Shakespeare's plays are often set outside of England, in a variety of places and time periods. His works bring to life ancient Rome, Greece, Scotland, Denmark, and even mystical or imagined locations. For example, Julius Caesar and Antony and Cleopatra portray the Roman Empire. Macbeth captures the dark and mysterious atmosphere of Scotland, while Hamlet unfolds in a royal Danish court. In terms of themes, Shakespeare's plays deeply explore universal human experiences such as love, betrayal, power, jealousy, death, justice, and the nature of humanity. He masterfully portrays a wide range of emotions and the rich complexities of life across comedies, tragedies, and history plays. Because of this, Shakespeare's works transcend boundaries of time and place, resonating with audiences across all eras and cultures. Fact 7. Shakespeare's authorship controversy. Who really wrote the works? One of the greatest mysteries surrounding William Shakespeare is the question of the true authorship of his works. Some researchers and literary enthusiasts claim that the famous plays and poems were actually written by another person or group of people. This controversy stems from the scarcity of detailed records about Shakespeare's life and the perceived gap between his modest background as an actor from Stratford-upon-Avon and the high level of literary mastery displayed in the works attributed to him. Various theories suggest that the works may have been written by figures such as Edward de Vere, the Earl of Oxford, or Sir Francis Bacon, who were wealthy and highly educated. However, these debates have never been conclusively resolved, and the majority of scholars still believe that Shakespeare himself was indeed the true author. The topic remains a lively and intriguing discussion within literary circles to this day. Fact 8. William Shakespeare, a genius who hid his face? Though Shakespeare is one of the most famous names in world literature, very little is known about his exact portrait or appearance. Only 2 portraits from his lifetime are considered authentic. One is an engraving printed in the posthumous collection called the First Folio, and the other is known as the Chandos portrait. Neither of these portraits was officially verified during Shakespeare's lifetime. Later sculptures and paintings were based on these 2 images, meaning that the face we associate with Shakespeare today is largely built on imagination and speculation. This fact adds another layer to the mysterious aura surrounding him. He left an indelible mark on the world with his words but remained personally in the shadows, as if Shakespeare intended to leave behind not his face, but only his voice and ideas for future generations. Fact 9. Shakespeare never attended university. Yes, William Shakespeare, considered one of the greatest writers in the world today, never received a formal university education. He attended a local school in the Stratford-upon-Avon, but did not continue his studies beyond the age of 14. Despite this, the historical knowledge, philosophical depth, and mastery of language found in his works are so remarkable that many people for years doubted he could have written such texts on his own. This fact makes him even more astonishing, proving that it was not formal education alone, but his keen observation and natural talent that changed world literature forever. Fact 10. Shakespeare's brain might have been stolen. This is true. In the 19th century, researchers investigating William Shakespeare's grave discovered that the head end of his coffin had been disturbed and that his skull was missing. This fueled centuries-old rumors that someone had stolen his brain in an attempt to study his genius. In fact, as early as 1810, a newspaper reported that a collector had his grave opened to steal Shakespeare's skull. This eerie event is also connected to the chilling epitaph inscribed on his tomb. Good friend, for Jesus' sake forbear, to dig the dust enclosed here. Blessed be the man that spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones. It seems Shakespeare wanted to remain shrouded in mystery and magic even after death. So, which fact shocked you the most? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss the deepest secrets of history in our upcoming videos. Remember, history is for those who seek to learn.